Now, guys, first and foremost, I want to start by saying that I am gradually losing hope in this country. Now, if you have known me for a long time, you are going to understand that I am that one person that always have this hope that Nigeria will get better one day. But with the recent atrocity and everything that is happening, honestly, it seems as if this country is never going to get better. It is not a cause, but it seems as if that is the path that this country is not taking. Right? And not just that, outside of the banditry and kidnapping that this country is facing, I can tell you that there's a spiritual implication that is also facing this country, in the sense that the leaders that we are having, they have already eaten their future, and still they want to eat the future of the youth that we have in this country. For a long time now, I have been hearing that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. Until now, we are yet to see that prophecy come to pass. But the only thing that we have been seeing is banditry and kidnapping for a long, long time now, until today. That is still the path that this country is taking. Now, just a few hours ago here, I came across this video of this young guy. This guy that you are seeing on my screen is an Hausa guy. He's a bike man. And according to him, he said that he was contacted by his brother. And his brother is a Fulani herdsman. Right? And both of them said that one Yoruba man came to them, and the Yoruba man said that he had a job for them. Guess what the job was? The job was a kidnapping job. And the Yoruba man agreed to supply them with all the information that they needed for the job. And not just only that, the Yoruba man also supplied them with weapon for the job. This alone should give you an idea that Fulani bandits, they are not the only people, they are not the only tribe in Nigeria that is into this business of kidnapping. I have said it over and over again, and a lot of you people criticize me for it. Right? Now, according to what this Fulani guy said, he said that the Yoruba man came to them, told them that he had a job for them, a kidnapping job. And then they were supposed to kidnap 2 children in one of the community in Oyo State. But it just happened that when they went for that operation, the operation failed. And during the process, the Oyo State security operative nabbed the 3 of them, and that was how they were taken into custody. Investigation is still ongoing. I decided not to play the video in the sense that they didn't speak English, but rather they were communicating in Yoruba and Hausa, and I needed to interpret it for the sake of my viewers that does not understand Yoruba and Hausa. And also, hope you guys are starting to see that this issue of kidnapping and banditry is not just only Fulani that is responsible, but rather your Yoruba brothers, your Igbo brothers, and also other tribes in Nigeria. They are still part of this banditry that is terrorizing this nation. Some time ago, I made a video where I said that it will be difficult for Fulani man to just enter a state that they don't even know anybody, and then they will just start carrying out kidnapping. I said that there has to be an indigene that is working with these guys, that is showing them paths, that is telling them who and who to kidnap, that is telling them where to take these people to. And a lot of you out there came out and criticized me, saying that it is Fulani that is responsible for the kidnapping in Nigeria. I hope you guys are starting to say it. Few weeks ago, the governor of Edo State came out where he said that the kidnappers that were arrested were not Fulani people, but rather they were indigene. And one of them was from Edo State. What are we not talking about? And I hope you guys are starting to see that this issue of tribalism is also a problem in this nation. Now, I'm not trying to say that Fulani bandits are not kidnappers. Of course, more than 50% of the kidnapping operation that we have in Nigeria are carried out by Fulani bandits. They are carried out by Fulani indigenes. But if we are to be sincere, we are going to agree that it is not only Fulani indigenes that are responsible for kidnapping only. Some of your Igbo brothers, some of your Yoruba brothers, they are part of these people. And not just only that, few hours ago, I posted a video where I said that the Nigerian army rescued about 7 students that went for NECO practical in Lassa community in Borno State. Right? And just few hours ago, I came across a video in which the guy said that it was not even 10 people that were adopted by the Fulani bandits, but rather it was around 36 students that were taken in that school, in government day secondary school, that went for that NECO practical. For some of you that may not understand how this issue started, go and watch the video that I posted yesterday. I narrated how everything started, how the Fulani bandit entered the school and kidnapped the students that came for NECO practical. Go and watch that video. You are going to understand what I'm talking about. And I came across this video today. The guy said that it was not 10 people that were kidnapped by Fulani bandits, but rather it was around 31 to 36 students that were adopted by Fulani bandits, and about 7 of them were able to escape.
Nigerians, it has been confirmed 37 persons were kidnapped yesterday. 37. 36 students, 1 teacher. You know the story. If then they hide them, the English Alhaji go they bring them out. I did very active. So if not that this 7 managed to escape, it would have been 44. 37 plus 7, that's 44. I don't know where they got their 10 from. The 7, it was 7 that escaped yesterday. 7. 6 students, 1. This man here is the vice principal academy, making it 7. And now I will drive you through how these people escape, how they managed to escape. Now remember that these people came with healers and this thing and motorbikes. That first set that came in was a distraction. The main people came from the back to fetch these people, and those ones, the first one that came in quietly, they were a distraction just to draw attention to them, while others peek. So the main people came from the back. As they enter with their guns, you know, these students, they saw them with guns, so you know, go drag. So they pack all of them. Some of these, the fat ones, there was a lady they wanted to carry, but you know, they carry two, like the rider and 2 persons. You understand? So there was this fat teacher, they wanted to carry her, but her size will not allow them to carry 2. So they just hit her. They hit her and they drop her. They carry the other slim teacher and they left. So they pack all of them and they were going to Dagi. So 6 vigilante did not go for that meeting that they called. You know, yesterday, the market day, someone called them. There was a call that everybody should come for meeting. And that is where I'm going to drive to at the end of the day. I'm going to drive to that part. We're going to ask questions, who made that call? So both the vigilantes and the soldiers went for meeting there, right? So 6 vigilantes did not go. And there were few other soldiers that were around. But those people were not, you know, the soldiers that were around were not many, just few. So it was after those guys kidnapped those children from Lassa, now they were heading to Dagi. That was where the vigilantes were alerted, and they quickly just arranged themselves with the few soldiers on ground. They chased them down to that Dagi. Dagi was where they exchanged gunshots, like the soldier and the vigilante against this Boko Haram. So they were exchanging gunfire there. Helicopter now came. The military helicopter came there, but that helicopter did not fire. So that helicopter caused, it was a helicopter that caused distraction that made these children, like these people you're seeing here, these ones escape. This teacher was handcuffed right from the school. This vice principal academy, they handcuffed him like this right from the school. That was how they handcuffed him. So when they got there, they were exchanging this gunfire, and the helicopter now came. The helicopter now caused distraction for these bandits, for the Boko Haram. So the Boko Haram was thinking, the helicopter was there to join these few soldiers battling them. And you know, that time now when they had distraction, those people now got that space to run. 1 soldier went down, 1 vigilante went down. They'll not tell you, I don't give you the details because we don't make contact with them. So now the question is, who called them? Who was that person that called them for that meeting on a market day? Market day was supposed to be a day where security spots they tight. You don't understand, because people go be very busy. Like market day, you are calling for security meeting on a market. Who is that person? Who made that call? Who made that call? That security should come for meeting on a market day where people are supposed to be security. Now, that day must be security walk. That day should be the day for security. Security everywhere. But that day, security now went for meeting on a market day. So the question is, who made that call? Who? You know, I asked one question yesterday. What did they tell the military that made them, allow them in? So now, who made that call? Who made that call? I know that many of you will ask that question too. Who called them for that meeting on a market day? So I just gave you the breakdown on how these ones escaped. It is 7. I don't know where they got 10 from. 7. I just gave you how they escaped. So Nigerians, you know the story. If they hide them, the English allergy will bring them out. So 37 people still did their hand. Now, Oyo State, 40 something, still in the bush. Borno State, 40, still in the bush. Add it up to this 37. Our students just now push. They carry our students, they go now. Push. Our students taken to the bush. And nothing is happening. No rescue at all. No rescue. No one. They have not rescued the one from Musa district. The school where they packed 40. They have not rescued that one. They have not rescued the one of Oyo. Now this one. Nigerians we are.
Now, first and foremost, I want to say that it breaks my heart to see people's children, people's parents in the hands of these Fulani people. And I hope you guys remember that the children that was taken in Oyo State and Borno State, they are still in the den of this Fulani banditry inside the bush. They are still in their custody. And those children, they have spent more than 30 days in the custody of Fulani banditry. And these are people that wakes up in the morning. They woke up in the morning, bathed and dressed for school. And the next thing, their parents, they are receiving a call that their children have been adopted by Fulani bandits. Until now, nothing has been done about it. These children, they are still in the custody of Fulani bandits. I think today makes it 49 days since these children have been in their custody. And some of them have died in their custody. And from the information that I received, they said that a child of about 2 years old is still with them inside the bush. How are these people surviving? And it baffles me how our leaders will still be more concerned about the upcoming presidential election. Rather than for them to solve this issue of insecurity, they are more concerned about the inconsequential stuff that is going on in the country. May God help this nation. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. I'll see you guys in my next video.